Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Rashmi and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful ripple stitch. We're going to start off by making a slip knot. To do this, you're going to wrap the yarn around your index finger like this. Pick the yarn from the left, move it over to the right. Pick it up from the left one more time, move it over to the right, but this time slip it off your fingertip. Let's grab onto these two bits of yarn and pull them down to create your loop. I'm going to slip my crochet inside and tighten the loop by pulling on the end of the yarn. Now when you're working ripple stitch, you always work in multiples of 12. So for this project, I'm going to work only 24 chains as this is only a sample piece. If you were to make a baby blanket, I would suggest for you to chain 132. But you can certainly choose any other multiple of 12 that you wish to make the size relevant for you. Now from here, yarn over, pull through the loop 1, yarn over, pull through the loop 2, 3, just like this. Go ahead and work the number of chains you need for your project. I now have my 24 chains. From here I'm going to chain 3. That's 1, 2 and 3. This is going to be a turning chain as well as a stitch. So from here I'm going to yarn over and work a double crochet in my 4th chain. So to find that chain is going to be not the first loop that's on your crochet. We're going to start counting from the next one. So 1, 2, 3 and there's my 4th one. Yarn over, stick your crochet in the top part of your 4th chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our crochet. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Now this is considered as 2 double crochets stemming from the same stitch. So this ripple stitch will always start with the 2 double crochets and it will always end with 2 double crochets as well. So each round that you're doing, we're always going to start the same way and end in the same way. Now from here, we're going to work 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. So yarn over, stick a crochet in the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. That's 1 double crochet. And this is treble crochet in UK terminology. So from here, go ahead and work 2 more double crochets in the next 2 chains. That's number 2. And here's my number 3. From here, we're going to start working on the dip of this ripple stitch. So this part. So when we are doing this, we are going to start reducing the number of stitches here. To do this, you're going to yarn over, stick a crochet in this chain, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on our crochet. Yarn over, pull through first 2. Yarn over your crochet, go in the next chain and pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through the first 2 loops. Once we have 3 loops on our crochet on the top, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. Just like this. Let's do this one more time to reduce number of chains again. So yarn over your crochet, you're going to stick your crochet in the next chain. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over, go into the next chain, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through only the first 2 loops again. Now we have 3 loops on our crochet. We're going to yarn over, pull through all 3 in one go. We're going to follow this on with 3 double crochets in the next 3 chains. Yarn over and work 3 double crochets in the next 3 chains. That's 2. And here's my number 3. From here, we're working on the higher part of this ripple stitch. Okay, so to do this, you're going to work an increase, which means you will have 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Yarn over your crochet, go into the next stitch, and pull up a loop and work 2 double crochets in the same chain. We're going to repeat this one more time here in the next chain. So let's work 2 double crochets in the same chain like this. We are now again going to work 3 double crochets in the next 3 chains. So here's my first one, second one, and third and final one. Here we go. After this, we're again going to work on the dip. So yarn over, go into the chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops only. Yarn over, go into the next chain and pull up a loop. Yarn over, only go through the first 2 chains. We have 3 loops on our crochet. Yarn over and go through all of them in one go. Let's do this one more time together here. Yarn over, stick your crochet in the next loop, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through the first 2 loops. Yarn over, in the next chain we go, and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. We have 3 loops on our crochet now. Yarn over, pull through all 3 in one go. Now we should have 4 chains left right at the end. We're going to work a double crochet in the next 3 stitches, okay? So that's my first double crochet, second, and here's my third and final one here. Now, as we said at the beginning, ripple stitch always starts with 2 double crochets at the beginning and it ends with 2 double crochets. So we only have 1 chain left and we're going to work 2 double crochets in that same chain. So that's 1 double crochet, go back into that same stitch and work another double crochet like this. And that completes my first row. From here, we're going to start by chaining 3, which is going to be classed as my double crochet. Turn your work around and we're going to start working on top of these stitches. Now we are going to yarn over and go straight back into that same stitch where we have got our chain 3 from and work a double crochet. Again, this double crochet is called triple crochet in UK terminology. Now while working ripple stitch, you will notice you're doing exactly the same things as the first row and doing this over and over again until your desired project is ready. So we are basically going to follow the same method for this row as well. So yarn over and we're going to work 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. That's my first one. Here's my second one. And third one. After this, we are going to reduce the number of stitches by putting our crochet through in the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 only. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through first 2 loops only. We've got 3 loops on our crochet, yarn over, go through all 3 in one go. Let's repeat the same process one more time. When we have 3 loops on our crochet, yarn over, go through all 3 in one go. Now we're going to follow this with 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. That's 1, that's 2, and there's my third one. And in the next 2 stitches, we're going to have 2 double crochets in each. So yarn over and work 2 double crochets in the same stitch for the next 2 stitches. Here's my second stitch. And again, I'm working 2 double crochets in there as well. We're going to follow this on with 3 more double crochets, 1 in each stitch. That's 1. That's 2. Here's my third one. Now we're going to work on the dip again. So yarn over, go into the stitch and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, go through all 3 in one go. From here, yarn over, stick your crochet in the next stitch, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, next stitch, pull up a loop. Yarn over, go through the first 2 again. We've got 3 loops on our crochet, yarn over, go through all 3. Let's work a double crochet in the next 3 stitches. That's 1. Here's my second one. And there's my third one. Now at this point, you may notice that you don't have any stitches. However, as we said at the beginning, this chain 3 is classed as your stitch. So the last and final 2 double crochets that we need to work, we're going to work that in the third chain here. So yarn over, and we're going to go into this stitch here. So stick your crochet inside this stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Let's work another double crochet in the same stitch. And that completes your 2 rows. And you can really see the ripple coming along. So exactly the same way, you can keep working as many rows as you like. I'm now going to show you how to change the color for your project. I'm going to change the color to white this time. So grab your loop and you're going to pull this through the previous loop that you had on your crochet before. So once you've done this, you're going to just snip off the old color. And I'm going to grab onto the tail ends of these two bits of yarn and pull them down to secure the stitch. Once we've done it, I tend to give it a little knot so it's really nice and secure like this. Okay. So from here, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, this chain 3 will be considered as my double crochet. Turn your work around and we are going to start working on the top of these stitches. Following the same method, you can work as many rows as you like and complete your project. And right at the end, you're just going to work all of these little bits of yarn in by using a darning needle. If you enjoyed learning to stitch with me, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.